I got something to tell you, right? And it has to do with time. Do not spend time with people who waste time. I repeat, do not spend time with people who waste time. If you're hanging out with an idle person or a person that don't know how to manage time, that will soak up in your spirit. And everything I deal with from here on in is spiritual, not religion. I don't have anything to do with religion. I don't claim none of these religions. I'm talking about spirituality. Before man came and labeled anything, there was no labels, or whatever the case may be. I'm just saying, I deal with spirituality, not religion. But when you take your time, which is to me your most precious commodity, besides your family and all that, I mean to yourself, time is your most precious commodity, because with time you could work on your health and make your money and all these things that sustain your life. So when you're giving your time to people who don't do anything with their time, meaning they're just idling and just hanging out all day and waiting for you to come around and waste time with you as well, you could be a person that works all day long, and then you come home and then these people want to hang out with you, go out with you, and just take up what little you have left to to give to yourself and just waste it with you. These people are diseases. You have to get rid of them. You have to avoid them like the plague, because they will infect you. And then next thing you know, you don't have a job and you want to idle. That's how it is in the ghetto. A lot of people in the ghetto, any ghetto, American ghetto, Jamaican ghettos, they don't have nothing to do. They don't want to work. They just get up, do nothing all day. If they have a video game or own one, they'll play that. If they happen to have a TV or some TV programs, they'll watch that all day. And I'm not saying that's nothing, but if it's not productive, if you don't work, right, find something to do. If you're a housewife, take care of kids, it's a little bit different. But if you're just getting up and you don't have anything to do, and you just idle, sit around, do nothing, smoke, drink, and just on your phone, scrolling, playing those stupid video games, whatever, Xbox, name it, that's a waste of time. If you don't have a job and you're doing productive things like, you work out, you're writing, you're figuring out ways how to get paid, you work from home, those are productive things. Work is work, and from anywhere, home or whatever. But if you're home and you're just idling, sitting around outside with other people that's wasting time, and you have a cult of people that waste time and just watch other people gaining things and just hating on them, you gotta avoid those people, man. You gotta avoid those people, because they're gonna hurt you and harm your life in a spiritual way first. Maybe physically, their mind will tell them to do something, but mentally they will harm you. It's a reason why people sit around and do things like eugenics and sit around figuring out people and how to read people and how to, steal energy from them and stuff like that. This is a science. This is spiritual. So you have to understand that when you're moving around in your life, guard your energy and who you're dealing with. Like me, I'm the type of person I like to give my energy, my time, because I genuinely feel like I could help people. But I started seeing stuff, being down here. I feel like Jamaica taught me a lot about people and about life, about the planet, about everything. And I'm learning. I'm learning even about my own friends in the States and certain things that I see now, and how they really feel about me. You know, only got a few, like a handful of friends. You know, and at the end of the day, I don't have time to waste with nobody. If you're not adding to my life, motivating me, because I feel like I give everywhere I go, so I'm gonna be me regardless. But if you're not adding to my life and where I'm going, I don't have the time for you. You know, I don't have the time for you. I got customers that I feel like even I'm wasting time on customers, spending too much time on them. Everything has to be efficient and time management. Everything has to be efficient. And all those people around you, they have to help you move with what you're doing. If you look at all your goals and ambitions and you're not moving, you have to look at the circle around you. Look at yourself first and say, you're fucking up. Pardon my language. I've been cursing too much on these things. But you have to look at yourself and say, am I messing up? You are messing up if you have to, if you realize you've been wasting time. And then you have to look at the people around you. And then you have to evaluate what you got to do with them, how much time you're going to give them, and so on and so on. Even if you're spending, you better off wasting time by yourself. And then at least you could think and figure out things and rest. Because remember, when you're around other people, you're not resting. You're not, you know, at least if you're idling, you could be laying in your bed thinking of things to do instead of sitting around with these people that don't have nothing to do. You understand? Get rid of them, man. They're a waste of time. You know, let them go waste time with other time wasters. Carry on.